best darn team.
We can't handle together, and that's why we're here talking about things that are happening in our backyard, in our neighborhoods, in our state, and across our nation, and the world even. Just know that this is totally normal, completely normal. Listen, if we all agreed, well, it could be kind of boring. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
This is the Rob O'Donnell Show. Here's your host, Rob O'Donnell.
Hey, Northeast Pennsylvania, it's Rob O'Donnell here on WILK News Radio, 103.1 FM, 1080 AM, or anywhere on that free Odyssey app. You download that app from your app store. You know where that is. Your Google Play Store, your Apple App Store. Once it's downloaded, you search for WILK News Radio. You click follow. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's free. Take it for a test drive.
59 for free practice.
I'm sure you'll like it. Works seamlessly with your car.
59 for free practice.
Play. It's a
59 for free practice.
great little thing to have.
59 for free.
As I settle in my chair here for the next 3 hours. Podcast, we got you covered there. Anywhere you get your favorite podcast, just search for The Rob O'Donnell Show. And smart speakers, for those of you that use smart speakers, just ask it to play WILK News Radio. Text in 570-883-0098. Let me know how you're listening. Are you listening via the app, or you're on AM or FM, or you're listening on your smart speaker, on your computer? Let me know. I like to get a grasp every now and then how we're listening, so we can cater to all the platforms. It is 309, 82 degrees here on this Wednesday, June 10th, 2026. We're over the cusp, downhill from here to the weekend. We got this covered. Weather's going to be a little iffy tonight and into the next couple of days, but the weekend looks outstanding. I know when we do contests and stuff like that, there's a little delay on the streaming and on the website. So we like to pick higher numbers for the caller to kind of give everyone a chance. So we've seen that delay. And not only is there the 10-second delay here that we have just in case somebody says bad words like they did the prior show. Jake and Sue got on that. No bad words. We have to be FCC compliant. But, the app does have a delay. The streaming does have a delay. So we like to make sure that it's fair for everybody. And I pick higher numbers. That's why when I ask for a caller for one of our giveaways or such like that, it's usually a higher number. Kind of gives everybody a chance to get in. So how's everyone doing? It was a nice day out today. Weather reports were like it was going to be a little cloudier. It really wasn't. It was a nice day, warmer. It's 82 now, so it's about similar to yesterday. It looks like it is going to get warmer as we move forward. Let me peruse the weather here that Jake just gave me. 91 tomorrow, 90 on Friday, 89 on Saturday, 88 on Sunday. And again, Saturday and Sunday look pretty good. We do have those thunderstorms because of the hot, humid weather today, tomorrow, and Friday. But as long as it's out by the weekend, Jake says you can't interrupt.
How does the weather gods align? Right, Jake? How could I was always iffy when it comes to Mother Nature? Realistically, just looking at the forecast, knock on wood, the only day that truly looks iffy weather-wise up there is Friday. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I can't say anything further. It looks like a great 2 weeks. I might even be tuning in. I've covered the NASCAR race here for what happened for the last, 2 years? Maybe 3 years. 23. Yeah, 23 was my last one I covered. I was actually there for all 3 days. Welcome to the Rob O'Donnell Show on this Friday, May 22nd, 2026. And we got the news just so we can close it out. It was a great time. Great weekend. Got some real good interviews in there. And, there was some great stuff happening. Was able to catch up with Jake.
Get him down to pit row, and we walked down. What was amazing to me is, I went up, got Jake, and I brought him down to pit row. We had media passes. and we were walking amongst the cars with the owners, the drivers, and Jake's walking down there like he grew up with these people. He's like, "Hey, John, you did a great job last week, and that change you made on your pit crew is." And John's the owner, the multi-millionaire who owns this race company, and Jake's like calling them by their first names, and they're like, "Oh yeah, thank you," shaking his hand, patting him on the back. I'm like, "You know that guy?" He's like, "Oh no, I just been following him for years."
Yeah, we had Jeff Andrews, who's the president of Hendrick Motorsports. Ty Norris, he was with Trackhouse Racing at the time. He's now with Colleague Racing, and obviously Ty was the general manager at Dale Earnhardt Incorporated in the early 2000s. So it was pretty monumental to see Ty, especially when he played such a big role in a company like that I followed so closely. And then I know Brad Keselowski was down there taking pictures with tons of veterans before he got in the car. So you had that, and then of course you had the reaction to the crowd as Kevin Harvick was introduced for his final Pocono race. So yeah, that was such a great time. It really, really was. Yeah,
one of the other things, actually, we were both standing there along the fence when your guy, Dale Earnhardt Jr., came right by, walked right past us.
He's signing tons of autographs. And yeah, he's going to be back up in the booth again this weekend with Prime Video. That's their 4th of 5 races that they carry in the 2026 season. Matter of fact, it was last year. That was Prime's last race of the year, was at Pocono Raceway. And then, of course, next week, I know something that both of us are really looking forward to is Coronado.
Maybe this year the airline can lose all that baggage that I always bring home with me. One of their friends is going to ask me what I've been doing with my life. What, since I was 10? I swear you could be the President of the United States, but if it's 2 a.m. and you're lying awake in your childhood bed, you'd still feel like you accomplished nothing.
The naval base. I know iRacing just released the track layout yesterday. It looks pretty incredible. And yeah, we saw a bunch of drivers
drive, bro,
come through there and sign autographs, standing on pit road during the invocation and the national anthem. That was special as well. So
we were looking at the track for next week, which is a naval base Coronado. That's a road track. Where you can actually digitally go through the track, and it looks pretty outstanding. I expect a lot. That's going to be on Father's Day next week. And I did see that the Naval Academy, the United States Naval Academy, is sponsoring a
car for, what would that be, the ARCA race or one of the quick races? Yeah, Riley race on in the O2 car. They're going to be sponsoring him. Yeah, I definitely love the dark blue and the gold. It's a great looking paint scheme. Blue and gold, that's our colors out there.
I just shared that motorsport post on my social media, so if you want to check out what the car looks like. And great cause there. So
tell us what you think. Go to facebook.com/WILK radio, where you can comment on what people are talking about.
No! 2 degrees and cloudy right now here at WILK AM and 103.1 FM. Time to get back to more of the best in local news talk on WILK with Rob O'Donnell. 81 degrees and cloudy right now here at WILK AM and 103.1 FM. Time to get back to more of the best in local news talk on WILK with Rob O'Donnell.
Northeast PA's News Radio, WILK.
This is the Rob O'Donnell Show, where truth.
With the latest news from WILK News Radio. Sign up for our newsletter by downloading the free Odyssey app.
No!
This is the Rob O'Donnell Show.
$80 degrees and cloudy right now here at WILK AM and 103.1 FM. Time to get back to more of the best in local news talk on WILK with Rob O'Donnell.
WILK. Let's talk. This is Let's Talk. The Rob O'Donnell Show, where common ground is our destination and honest discussion is our mode of transportation. Here's your host, Rob O'Donnell.
Welcome back to the Rob O'Donnell Show on WILK.
Hey, Rob. Appreciate having me on.
So you were in our area recently releasing some FEMA funds. Can you tell the listeners a little bit about that?
Well, we sure could, and we had a very busy weekend back in the district. We have to first shout out the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins for an incredible season with a heartbreaking... Hey! What's wrong? Shoot! Do it! Lost in overtime, game 6, conference finals, but to see the arena packed, took me back in the early 2000s when we were the most consecutive sellouts. It was just an incredible environment, and can't wait to get out to some games next year. But
you're a hockey player yourself. You played on the congressional hockey team recently, just a few months ago.
That is adorable, yeah.
This is a pretty basic dive, but might look like you've just gone 12 rounds, and that's not really a good sign because we didn't really do anything.
First splash was Mike. I'm trying to get good shots of his eyes and capture his first shark dive ever, but it looks like he's getting worked by the cage. There was a washing machine. It's uncomfortable. He's up and down. The all over. This is not a good introduction to shark diving for Mike.
You're a lifelong hockey player yourself.
Unfortunately, my knees aren't like they used to be. I'm still paying the price for it, but we had a great time playing, great camaraderie, getting great time with the whip and some of my Democrat colleagues. And when you leave that at the Washington door and you go out and you have a great time playing, hockey's a great way to tonight is actually the congressional baseball game. So it will be a good spirited fellowship there. Congrats, first pitch is at 6 o'clock. So things around up here, we were not playing in the congressional baseball game. Maybe next year, should November go favorably, we will be strapping on the jersey and getting out on the turf. But the reason we were up in the district, well, we were obviously all up in the district, but during...
You scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your...
The COVID-19 pandemic, our hospitals and frontline workers stepped up virtually overnight to expand capacity, protecting patients and saving lives under immense pressure. And for several years after the pandemic, the unexpected significant costs that came with COVID-19 were never fully reimbursed. Basically a 3-year pandemic with 6 years of cost overlay. In May of 2023 is when officially the COVID was